Flosstube. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shirley with Jolly Stitches, and I am happy to be here. It's been a while. So the last time I may have seen some of you, or you may have seen me, is with Sunshine Stitchers. And I was so moved by all the comments and the comments on my videos. I missed doing this. I missed the comments, and I'm here, I'm back. And yes, I'm fanning myself in the middle of winter because I'm dealing with some stuff. And if you know, you know, right? So I have this beautiful fan that my sister-in-law gave to me. She went to Thailand, and this fan is made of like some kind of wood, and you put essential oil on the tip of it. And so when you fan yourself, it smells like the oil. So I have peppermint on there. It smells so good. So this is very refreshing and helpful, and so I don't sweat on this video today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a SAF. A SAF is a start and finish, and I've FFO'd it and gifted it to my mother-in-law for her 80th birthday. And it is a sampler for Celie. A sampler for Celie by Shaded Stitchery. I absolutely love stitching this. It was such a healing stitch. I don't know if that makes sense, but there was a lot of love. And Color Purple is one of my favorite movies, actually one of my favorite novels, as well as Possessing the Secret of Joy and Temple of My Familiar. And it's out of order. It's a Color Purple, A Temple of My Familiar, and then Possessing the Secret of Joy. I love that Alice Walker trilogy. And so this stitch was such a wonderful stitch for me. If I have a picture of my SAF, I will put it right here, but I don't know if I do. I stitched it and gifted it to her, and it was such a pleasure to gift it. She already has it all up on her wall. So I was moved that she liked it. So yeah, that's that. I am going to stitch it again. I'm going to do it again, and so that I can have my own copy. Or my own version of it. And so I think I started kitting it already. I have the floss left over from the last time I did it. And then I found some fabric that I think I like and would like to use it. So yeah. So let's start with, let's go with our whips, okay? This is a recent start. Actually, this is a start. This is a start because I started this with a group of stitchers, and it's a Carolyn Manning called Meadow, and I really like this. I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Let's see here. Let me show you what I've done. So this is what I have so far. Okay, it's the fabric is Sandcastle. Like I said, this is Meadow by Carolyn Manning, and I started this September 28th, 2025. So I have a nice chunky start here. So I did work on this. We just are coming out of 24 hours of stitching weekend. I had such a blast working on this, and this is one of the pieces that I worked on. So yeah, this is a nice chunky start. I think I showed it on a Sunshine Stitchers video last time. I think I did. And so it's not a start, it's a whip. But yeah, so I worked on the flower and came down a little bit. So I'm trying to fill this in before I move on. Yeah. Okay, the next piece that I worked on this week is my Mirabilia, the Feather Fairy. Yep, it's gonna look like this with a skin conversion. And that's another one that I love working on. And this is where I am so far. So I did a little bit, I showed this also on Sunshine Stitchers. So I added a little bit to the skin, and then we're going into the wings, right? A lot of it's gonna be Krynic and beads. I also finished her strap. I love her skin color. I just love it. Again, I wanna thank EJ from Sunshine Stitchers for helping me. I know I mentioned this a lot, but it was really like a key for me because I had the shading wrong. I had the main color as the shading, and anyway, it was all messed up, and EJ really helped me figure it out, and that was so helpful. So helpful for me, and I love it. I love my fairy. Yeah, and so this is on 28 count Springfield Sage Lugana, and I started this September 14, 2024. I'm taking my time with it. I'm not rushing because I'm loving it. I'm having fun. That's that. And the next piece that I worked on this weekend during 24 hours of cross stitch, and I had a blast with it, is my What Remains by Blackbird Designs. I love this. I cannot wait to finish it and hang it up. And so I'll show you where I am. Okay. Yeah, nice progress. And so I'm on page 2, so I'm trying to come down here. I've hit the corner, which is a big celebration for me. So I'm going to come down, of course, with that. And so I'm excited. I do need to finish my pot. And I love this. I love the Smyrna stitches, right? It's the Smyrna stitch. No. Where's my Smyrna stitch? You know what? I said I wasn't going to pull an EJ. And put my glasses on when it was time, but clearly I did. So, yeah, these are the Smyrna stitches here. And then these are the satin stitches, I believe. I love them. Love it, love it, love it. Having fun. I'm going to put this right in my living room when I finish it. I think with a brown frame. And I might frame it myself. I've been enjoying that. So, like I said, What Remains, Blackbird Design. It's on 28 count Ivory Lugana with a called for DMC 2/2. And I did start this August 14th, 2024. So enjoying it. I am planning on finishing this year. I am saying it because it needs to be done and I love it. It's really not that hard of a stitch. So yeah, that's where I am with that. Okay, the next piece I've been working on is Winter Quaker. It's gonna look like this by Rosewood Manor. Now, I'm still debating. I think I'm going to keep these, little snowflakes, but I'm still debating about the more challenging ones that I'm struggling with right now. I can't even see them. There's so many on here. So I may just skip it. So I'm basically working on this, and let me show you. So there's a snowflake that's started here. I don't like it. I'm going to rip it out and do these, of course, and maybe keep the other ones out. It's the back stitching ones. I think I'm going to leave them out. I haven't decided, but I really am thinking about it. I'm working on this motif, and I love these. I love this Winter Quaker by Rosewood Manor. It's on 28 count Picture This Plus Dwarf linen 1/2. And I started this February 15th of 2025. So it's a joy. I'm all about it this winter. Enjoying that one. Okay. The next piece I've been working on, and I need to finish this sooner than later. Yes, absolutely this year. Because I was part of the stitch along for the Modern Folk Embroidery. Put a bird on it. And I've seen such beautiful finishes on the Sunshine Stitchers Facebook page. And it is beautiful. So mine is slightly different than this. Let me show you what I've done. I love it. I love it. I sometimes think like, should I have done it like, especially when it's close up, I'm stitching on it. And I'm like, should I have done it like the called for? But then when I look at it like this, I'm like, I love it. I love it. It's one of those things that you may restitch again differently. I don't know, but I love this. And it's the 413, DMC 413 1/2 on 32 count Belfast Indian paintbrush. I believe this is a linen. I think I've decided that linen is not my favorite thing to stitch on. I really love even weave. So, but you know, I'll finish it, and I probably won't buy any 32 count, but I welcome my gifts and I'll keep them. So I just, you know, and stitch on them. And then I just need to finish, come down here, and then there's like 3 pages, I think, right? That needs to be done. Enjoying it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I started this December 15th of 2024. Okay, if you are doing the stitch along and you're done, congratulations. If you're not, just keep working on it like I am. You'll get there. You finish when you finish. You'll get there. So, yeah. I'm drinking water, trying to stay hydrated. Okay, moving on. Yeah, those are my whips. Those are my whips. So next, I'd like to talk about my FFO. I want to show this. I am so proud. So proud of this. If you think it's crooked, I mean, it's done. I'm not going to redo it. It might be a little crooked. I framed this piece myself. So Pavane for These Times by Long Dog Sampler. I finished a while back, and I finally framed it. Oh, look at all the glare. You can see my window and my light. Oh, look at all the glare. It's just crazy. Okay, there we go. There we go. You know, I'm going to do one for the, what do you call that? So what do you think? What do you think? You can see it without the glare a little bit. This is a joy. I am so happy that I did this. I'm so happy that I finished it. And I don't know the information. I don't know when I finished it, but I recently framed it and I just had to share. So this is going in my living room for sure. I just have to find, and I'll show you the back. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. So I just took these colorful paper that I had and I just covered it up. I know you're supposed to use like paper bag or something. I was like, I want to use my pretty paper, and I did. So that's the back. So yeah, love it. I'll put it somewhere in the living room because I think everybody should see it that walks in the door. I worked hard on this and so proud of it and proud of my framing. So I'm working on framing my Be a Light in the World. I want to gift that to a dear friend. And so I'm struggling because that one has like the white mat like around it. And a friend of mine, a stitchy friend of mine, suggested that I go to Michael's, and just give them the measurements of it. And so then they'll cut it out for me. Because every time I cut it out, the corners are just jacked up. It's horrible. So I think I may need help with that. So I'm going to go to Michael's one of these days and get some help with that mat so that then I can put the piece around it. I still need to kind of lace my piece. So I'm working on finishing that. Okay. So that is my FFO. So proud, so proud. Okay, next, I'm gonna show you my haul. Now, I did buy some stuff. I have a Fabric of the Month club that I'm part of. Be Stitch Me. Love, 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 love it. I like the price. I like my fabric. I love the fabric. I love the colors. I do the mixture of the neutral and the colorful. I do like a mixture so it's just a surprise what I get every month, and love it, right? So I have 3 pieces of fabric that I want to show you here. So the first one is called Antique Market. This one was September 2025. And this is the fabric. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love the modeling in it. I think it's gorgeous. So not sure what I'm going to put in it yet, but on it yet, but I love that. Love this color. I am enjoying my Fabric of the Month Club. So that's been fun. My next fabric is Frappuccino. That was November Fabric of the Month. Nice brown. Joy, joy. Again, not sure what I'm going to put on this, but it's okay. There's a lot of things I want to do, so. I don't know how long I'm going to be part of the Fabric of the Month Club, to be honest. I don't know. I enjoyed it last year, so I'm just going to keep going for now. This is July 2025. It's called What the Hay. Lovely. I love this bright yellow. Yeah, it is bright yellow coming out, right? Right. Oh, lovely. What the hay? Okay. So that's it for my haul. I'm keeping it real simple. I'm trying to save some bucks. Trying to save some money. And I want to go through a lot of the stuff that I have because I've kind of, you know, collected a lot of things. So I have a lot that I want to show you in the coming weeks. I'm not going to put it all in this video, but a lot of things that I've got. Some things, and you may have known that Minnie Gray passed. She passed away a few months ago, and that really affected me. I really enjoyed watching her, and she was such a great gift to our community, just always so nice and calm and encouraging, and I loved her videos. And so she is greatly missed in our community. I really do miss her vibe and her energy. And so she did gift, or her family did gift a lot of her stuff, and I have some wonderful pieces that I look forward to showing you, and I look forward to stitching on in her memory. So I love you, Minnie Gray, and I miss you dearly. Okay, all right, let me talk about my plans. So this week I want to work on my letter S fairy. I'm working on that with EJ. We're doing that a sister stitch. We're supposed to start the letter J. We're supposed to start our last name, our last initial, soon, because we started our first initial last year. Not sure when yet. Maybe on one of our birthdays. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But I have been working on my letter S, and I wanted to work on some more on it this week. Also want to work on my put a bird on it. I want to get some progress done. I'm looking to finish that this year, and what remains, because I want to finish that this year. So those two I'm going to keep in my rotation regularly. I'm enjoying them, and I want to see a finish with that put a bird on it and what remains. And Meadow, I want to work on Meadow. So Meadow is just, I don't know, it's just a beautiful piece for me. And this, you know, the garden and the flowers is just a beautiful piece for me. So I want to continue working on that as well. So this has been a short video. It's a little short video. It's okay. I'm so grateful for those of you who've reached out. So grateful for those of you who commented on Sunshine Stitchers on the last video that I did, and the ones that been commenting on my videos. I've missed you too. I've missed your comments, and I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be filming and stitching again. I kind of lost my stitchy bug, but honestly, it has been such a therapeutic thing for me to come back and stitch and just stitch when I can. So it's a great creative outlet. All right, y'all, I'm going to call it a day and get back to work. Sending you much love, and hope you are well, and I hope you keep stitching. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye.